Anthony Wayne avenged the regular season losses to Springfield, avenged the loss to Watkins Memorial from 2 years ago, playing for the state title against Austintown Fitch. Generals, top of the first. Brooklyn Patchen, bases loaded, but gets the chopper to short, gets out of the jam. In the home half, Kennelly on second for Megan Sumner. Hard hit ball down the left field line. That'll drive in Abby Kennelly. Anthony Wayne with the 1-0 lead. Fifth inning, game now tied at 1. First pitch, Falcons, Ayla Ray sees. She jacks to right field. Knew it right away. Home run. Falcons fly out to the lead. Kat Myers comes in to relieve Patchen, but Fitch doesn't slow down. With 2 down and 2 out, Kylie Fackelin, deep drive to right. One hops the wall, played in Caitlin Mitchell. Falcons add 2 more in the 5th. Generals lose 6-1. Sydney Watts striking out a dozen in the win. Anthony Wayne finishes as the Division I state runners-up. Carly Ford has more from Akron with Anthony Wayne.
There was never any doubt that Northwest Ohio produces some of the best softball teams in the state. The Anthony Wayne Generals proved that by making it to Akron for the Division I state championship game. Now, although the end result was not in their favor, the Generals finished off a memorable season as state runners-up.
Congratulations.
We are very happy as a team that we won a regional against our rivals in our league. We came out and we played very well against a good Watkins team in the semi. Today we just had too many errors on defense. I mean, that's what it boils down to. When you come out and you're in a state semifinal, in a state final, all the teams here are great, and the better team won today.
Hits and errors were costly in the D1 final, but even when the Generals found themselves in a 5-1 hole to the Falcons, Anthony Wayne never stopped fighting.
Our motto throughout the season has kind of become the word trust, and I trust and believe in every single player on the team. No matter the first inning, the last inning, I knew we still had a chance in that game. No matter what the score is, I don't care if the other team's up 12-0, our team can pull through, and I know that. And I'm just so grateful that I ended out my 4 years with this group of ladies, and I think that going into next year, they're still going to keep that same motto of trust and really pull through, and I think they're going to have a successful year.
The successful season did not happen overnight. A majority of this group have spent most of their lives on the diamond together. Emotions overcame Anthony Wayne as they took the silver medal and said, "See you later," to a phenomenal senior group.
There's probably a core 6 or 7 of us who have played for probably closing in on 10 years now together, and I think that final moment together was kind of not a goodbye, but definitely a see you later, because it's been a long ride, it's been a long journey, and it's been great to be able to play with these people, and I think it was just an opportunity to tell each other we love each other.
With more from Firestone Stadium, let's send it now to Steve Ronkowitz and Corey Bryan, who were on the call.
Not the result that we were looking for Northwest Ohio, for the NLL. Once again, come up just 1 game short to the Anthony Wayne Generals. Today's game, very much a mirror image of what we saw yesterday. Anthony Wayne today able to get out to the quick lead in the first inning via the RBI single by Megan Sumner. But then it was pretty much all Austintown Fitch. They really kind of came on, big pitching performance in this one, and Anthony Wayne really kind of, after that early lead, never found themselves in this game.
They really didn't, and you know, it's shocking to say that against this talented Anthony Wayne team, but they weren't really in it after that. I agree with you. You know, and it kind of started early in the game when we saw all the bunting and all the bunting and all the bunting, and I didn't understand why they were bunting so much. And you see they've got plenty of power in those bats, but what they did is they caused that Anthony Wayne defense to move in. It forced a couple of early errors, and then they unleashed the bats, and you didn't see a bunt again. And, you know, that 5th inning was a turning point where they were able to put a whole bunch of runs on the board and kind of separate themselves. When you've got Sydney Watts closing it out, you know, it's tough to come back.
Sydney Watts was absolutely spectacular on the day. She came in today's game with a no-hitter yesterday in the semifinal, and today, again, double digits in strikeouts. Anthony Wayne had a tough time laying off pitches that were up in the zone, and she was just in total command throughout the day today. And when you get good pitching like that, sometimes good pitching beats good hitting.
I mean, a lot of times it does. You're exactly right, and she was in control. Anthony was only able to muster up 2 hits as the Anthony Wayne team's filing by here now, and you know, we're feeling for them. Our heart breaks for them. They left it all out on the field, though. They poured their heart on the game. They gave it their best effort, and it was tough to overcome Sydney Watts today.
Yeah, indeed. And you never want to come up one game short, but when you look back on things, the ability to beat the number 1 ranked team in the state, Springfield. They beat the number 2 ranked team in the state, meaning Watkins, yesterday. Just not able to get it done today against another top ranked team. But again, this is a team that had a successful season, just one game short.